head coaches this season, so you're also seeing the coaches start to settle in a little bit.
This game also part of the WNBA Commissioner's Cup. It's the 17 of her last 20 in the 3-game absence for Caitlin Clark. Leads the league in field goal percentage and shows you right there.
Moments for other players to figure out how to play and how to win games without those two critical pieces.
Vandersloot off the screen, scoots to the cup and is able to save it as Nurse defends. 6 to shoot. Hall. Chicago switching on defense. Howard has to do something with it. Pump fake, tough shot. Draw the baseline, picks up the dribble. Boston now 4 to shoot. Over to Colson, has to go for 3. Colson buries it, and an early onslaught from the Fever offense. Nurse pops free. Cardoso down low, defended by Boston. Double team comes in late. Cardoso goes a little window shopping for 2.
Cardoso on the block.
Mitchell dancing, tries to flip a pass to Boston, turned over. Reese in the open court, open runway, and she gets the easy lay-in. 1.3 rebounds per game, leads the league as Mitchell pops free down low, gets the easy lay-in.
A really nice base teams facing a little bit of adversity, having certain players out or not at full capacity.
McDonald, a huge triple in the corner, and some early in the corner, flips it up top. Boston, other side. McDonald, another 3. I'm loving it. Back to back.
To play with.
Mitchell off the Boston screen, loses Atkins, step back mini, knocks it down.
Oh, that's nasty work from Kelsey Mitchell.
The confidence to hit it.
Man, one of the best scorers in all of women's college basketball is Kelsey Mitchell.
Rebecca Allen, nice take with the left hand as the Aussie checks in. Atkins sets a mean screen, the Fever switch. Allen thought about the shot. A lot of traffic in the paint. Allen, fadeaway jumper, sticks it. Puts it down, and now she'll push the break. Dewana Bonner, in her 15th season, can still move, and how about the finish from Mitchell? Can't get the lay-in. Colson running ahead, nearly loses the dribble. Hall, curling, stepping, 1-2, tough take, and picks up the foul.
Yeah, it's a packed house. I can take off my jacket. Got hot here quickly.
Howard, bothered down low, doesn't affect her.
Good times watching her hoop.
What made her such a great defender?
Oh, she's like tenacious, athletic. She anticipates well. Good bucket there from Elizabeth.
Mitchell short on the 3. Howard the offensive rebound, recoups it for the Fever. Howard trying to muscle it down low, lowers the shoulder, popcorns in for 2 more.
Howard just being bigger.
A lot of physicality down low. Atkins also scoreless so far. And Reese rips down the rebound, pivoting Reese off the glass. A crucial 2 points. And McDonald on the court for the Fever. McDonald with 6 points, flips it over to Boston. The pump fake. Defense collapses. Howard for 2. Fundamental shoot. Boston this time working against Reese. Pivots, puts it up, and 1 opportunity. Aaliyah Boston clearing out all the traffic. Percentage of the season, and tonight they're just sitting at 31% from the field. Cardoso trying to change that. Cardoso muscles in the 2.
I mean, they're the experienced squad. They play a ton of minutes. And in terms of a guard and post combination as well, they work hard together, but that was a much needed bucket. Kia Nurse.
In the last 4 games. Van Lith defending up top, tries to work around the screen. McDonald flips it over, ball moving, hole in the corner. Oh, the passing is contagious for the Fever.
It's rare that Aaliyah Boston is one-on-one on the block.
Atkins still scoreless. Chicago can hold for the final shot of the half. Atkins, step through, gets her first bucket of the game at a much-needed time. Because of the young core that is really paired well with the established veterans in this league.
Oh. A tough, much-needed
left with a right knee injury. She has not been told if she's going to return or not, but did not look good as she walked up the court. Couldn't put weight on it. Oh, in the corner. Continues to pour it in. The league's 24 points. Atkins sets her feet for a 3. Reese, offensive rebound. Van Lith, the pop-a shot, rolls it in.
And that is growth and maturity. Tried to go right back up and maybe have gotten her shot blocked. Instead, she just spin pivot, sees behind her, and dishes it off to Van Lith.
Boston just boxed that in off the miss. Here's Mitchell trying to attack Van Lith. Will slow it down a bit. This time steps right through the heart of the defense and blows by Chicago. The winds off of Lake Michigan. Scampers over and scoops up the loose rock.
She just wants it more.
Colson flips it back to Boston. Boston rolls in the mid-range jumper, and that's what she's been working on in the offseason.
Shot looks tremendous. Her feel on the short roll versus rolling all the way to the basket looks tremendous. Haley Van Lith, though, said, let me get in here real quick.
Mitchell will have to hurry. Atkins defending, flips a pass back to Howard, launches a three. Oh, the connection to Howard splashes the
South Carolina, they get better each and every year. I have no doubt that in the next 2 seasons, she'll be knocking down the three.
Here's McDonald in transition, bodies Banham and picks up the foul. McDonald, and the way that she has just fit seamlessly into this offense, really stands out. Bonner will line up a three. Oh, the sky is falling in Chicago. The field
aren't letting up.
I was about to say, Kelsey Mitchell's not out of whack right now. She hits the corner three. Mitchell with 15 points. That's a game high and has really carried the torch, and that is a big-time collision. Has really helped this team weather the absence of Caitlin Clark, where they're essentially thriving over the last couple of games. Banham able to pick up the loose change and deposit it.
And for Kelsey.
And all the greats have to do that. There's a man that won 6 titles in this building for an NBA team that had to get past an opponent in Detroit, as Howard right there at the rim misses the heartbreaker but follows it up with 2 more. 8.2 seconds left. Chicago games in their next 7 games. Clark will be evaluated tomorrow. Part of that 2-week time off that she took as Banham beats the buzzer for the layup. But for Clark, we'll get more news on her status moving forward.
She's had to try and create a lot of her offense on her own, with also having a tough defensive task and guarding Kelsey Mitchell at times. And Dewana Bonner.
Now that they've had a couple of games and some more practices under their belt, as Boston blows by. Easy pass, Howard blocked from behind. Atkins comes over to save the possession.
Making more cuts, making better reads to have a higher offensive output.
Williams sticks the midi. Chance to showcase what she's got, and now you're the backup point guard that becomes the starting point guard for the Sky. And a nice then tapped up down the floor, and McDonald will slow things down. McDonald for 3, cashes in. We're getting her first run of the night with 2 minutes remaining. 6 to shoot. Colson will launch one, and the 3-pointers continue to fall for the Fever. But it's nice now knowing I belong, I've proven myself, and I feel comfortable. And beating the shot clock is Turner, so a terrific job. They put this together. History made tonight on network television in prime time, as the Fever now just 4.1 seconds away from winning. And they are set to go 5 of the last 6 against Chicago. And Austin Kelly getting a win in his debut. But that's her final, 79-52.